Good evening, everyone, and welcome to the Knapp Medical Center post-game show, where it's a victory for your Weslaco Panthers, winning on homecoming night by a final score of 55-6. Let's go to the highlights in this one, because it was the Weslaco Panthers coming out and, yeah, scoring a lot of points here tonight. It starts off with an interception, and this is Saul Ramirez, that one right there, playing great on the defensive side of the ball, comes up with the interception, and it led to this. Joseph Leal had the battle for this one in the air, and he takes it away. Score 32 yards down the field, 7-0 Weslaco with the early lead. Chris Luna, he is the leading rusher on this football team. Watch him run here, stay in bounds, get a few more extra yards. Just when you think you are bringing him down, he continues to go. Luna, once again, this time he'll keep the ball off the fake, up the middle, and he scores 15-6. Weslaco Panthers leading at this point of the game. Defense had a great game tonight. They came out to play. They had the interception, and then here, a fumble recovery. That's Nathaniel Tostado with the recovery. Then, still in the first quarter, jet sweep. Giangelo Gonzalez right around the corner, 21-6, Weslaco with the lead, still in the first quarter. How about big old Jacob Hinojosa coming in, newcomer of the year? That's right, he gets the sack right there. David Garcia, the senior running back, as the Weslaco Panthers just poured it on at this time. 28-6 after one. You go to the second quarter, I should say, and this is Malachi Rodriguez. Yeah, a couple of stiff arms, and it takes a while before they bring him out of bounds. Chris Luna will look down the field. He had a great night, not only rushing, but passing right here to Hunter McCandless. Still here in the second quarter, 34-6, Weslaco Panthers with the lead, and then another touchdown for D'Angelo Gonzalez as he goes in for the touchdown. 41-6, Weslaco with the lead at that point. And then Joseph Leal would add another score. This time, it's Luna looking deep down the field, and there he is as Leal goes in for the score. It was 48-6 with the Weslaco Panthers leading at the half. They add another touchdown right here. This is Ethan Hoskins with the score, and the Weslaco Panthers, they roll tonight, winning by a final score of 55-6. Now they remain 2-0 in district play. Mike Gonzalez, how you doing tonight? The Weslaco Panthers coming off a great victory against La Jolla, and once again do some really good stuff on the football field.
An impressive game that the Panthers have played, and I think it's fair to say, Carlos, this team is ready to compete for a district championship. If you can have the offense playing the way they are, clicking in all cylinders, the way Chris Luna is operating the offense, the way the running backs are playing together as one, good balance, and then the receivers playing well, everybody making the catches, making their blocks, making their assignments, executing the offense, and then you have the defense making some plays, getting some sacks, making some tackles, getting some turnovers. That's the championship formula right there, and that's what it takes to go and win district championships and do well in the playoffs, and I think they're ready, Carlos.
Yeah, you know, Edinburgh North, they came right out and they answered the score, and it was a close game, you know, early on in the game, and we're like, we might have a, you know, good game here, because they came in with only one win on the season, did North, but they struck there in the first quarter, you know, to put points on the board, make it, what, 7-6, but Weslaco after that just shut them down.
Well, because you know, sometimes you're going to face adversity, and if you face adversity, you got to answer, and that's what the Panthers did. They kept pouring it on. They scored in the next 3 drives, scored 28 points, got their comfortable lead, and never looked back.
That's right. All right, with us here, D'Angelo Gonzalez. How you doing? It's good to see you. A couple of touchdowns here tonight. How does it feel?
It feels great. Great team win, all-around effort. It takes everybody doing their 111. You know what I mean? It's just we put in a lot of work during this past 2 weeks, because we didn't like the way we started off the season. 2 losses early. We know we should have won those games, but we take the positives from it, and we use those games. We learn from them. We got better as a team, limited our mistakes, and look what happens when we limit our mistakes.
I think the thing about this offense is that you guys have so many weapons. And I mean, that's something we talked about throughout the season. We've been talking about the running backs the past few weeks, but man, you guys have outstanding receivers as well. And just kind of talk about, like, hey, nobody is selfish. Nobody has an ego. We're going to do this all together. I'm sure that's something you guys address on a weekly basis.
No, yeah. Honestly, me personally, I had a little problem with that. Just like whenever you don't get the ball, you just, you turn into a little diva. But you just got to know that it's all God's timing. It's not your timing. You just trust in the Lord. You be patient, and it don't come when it comes. Obviously, I told Ethan, number 6, he was a little mad because he was getting the rock, but he got in the end zone there in the second half, and I told him, I told you so. You stay patient, you trust God, and it all falls in his hands.
All right, thank you very much, D'Angelo Gonzalez. We'll let you go. Congratulations. Good win tonight. West Coast Panthers 2-0 on the district season so far. Let's bring in another one of our players. We have one of our offensive linemen here. We have Nino Adrian coming in, one of the offensive line. How you doing, Nino? You doing good?
How you doing?
I'm doing all right, all right. It's good to, we got to get some of the big boys up in here as well, Mike Gonzalez. We get the guys that score the points, but they call your number 2 as well, right? Whenever you got to, do the blocking with the blocking assignments, right? You all started off the season. Y'all had a couple of losses. I know the practices probably weren't as fun, but you guys are having fun again now, aren't you?
Yes, we are having really good fun, but it's all that off-season work that we've done as an O-line, that group, because we learned with each other and we've been with each other all summer long, just working out, grinding to produce what we have to on a Friday Night Live.
Absolutely, man. Absolutely.
You guys really have to grow up, right? Because you guys are pretty young on the offensive line. Like, you only had a few starters back. Am I correct?
Yes, we're pretty young on the offensive line.
Talk about how much you guys have grown since maybe spring football up to this point. I'm sure it took a lot of work, and just what do you guys talk about, and how do you guys get better?
Yeah, all the sophomores and the juniors that are right now, we told them in spring ball, you gotta grow up real quick, and we're here to play. We're here to play and win. Win tradition will never stop in Weslaco.
I think they've answered the call. Would you agree?
Yeah, we answered the call real good. But shout out to my QB, Chris, right there. Hey, I block for that guy all day, night, or all day long.
All right, Adrian, we'll go ahead and let you go. Thank you very much. Congratulations. Tell Coach Ventel that you need a new helmet already, because all the paint's coming out of that one.
Yeah, it's coming up. It's beating up. That's a good thing, I think. That means he's working.
All right, come on in, Chris Luna. Coach Stroman, you're next after this. We'll go ahead and bring you on, Chris. What about, we got to give a shout out to the Panther Corps out here, because they're going to be going to competition tomorrow. You want to say a few words to them?
I'm proud of them. I'm their number 1 fans, I'll tell you that. They make our game with the energy they bring, with the noise. And one thing I would say is good luck, but also Chris Luna loves you.
I know it was a very busy week with for you guys with homecoming week and everything. As the leader of the team, how did you keep the players in check and making sure that they were still focused for this game, take care of business?
One thing Stroman always says is homecoming is not for us. It's for the people who come, the people who graduated from Weslaco High School, our band, our cheerleaders. It's for the parents mostly. It's not for us. But yeah, just keep them focused. Let them know that we're 0-0 going into district. So every game matters for us.
All right, we're going to go ahead and let you go, Chris Luna. Thank you very much. We'll make it quick because we got to get the band out there on the field, and we're going to let them go and have the field. Coach Stroman, real quick, let's get a couple of quick comments, and we're going to get the Panther Corps, give them the opportunity to practice before tomorrow.
Yeah, without a doubt. Hopefully everybody gets to see our awesome band perform. So tomorrow's going to be Pigskin, and I believe they're going to perform at 9:45 tomorrow. So check out our awesome band before you guys leave.
Well, Coach, 2 impressive wins 2 weeks in a row. I think you guys are ready to make that district championship run.
One game at a time. That's our mentality. We'll enjoy this one, and then we'll have that 1-0 mentality for PSGA. It's going to be a homecoming over there, so we're going to get the kids prepared and ready, and just 1-0 mentality. That's what it is. If we can just play to our standard, play to our potential, that is the goal every single night.
You guys are having fun again, right? Because the early part of the season, there were some struggles early on, but the players said it's fun again.
Yeah, without a doubt. I think they've understood that there's a lot of weapons on offense and defense, and if they can just, effort over ego and celebrate everybody's success, I think we're going to be fine. I think that's the recipe for success this year.
All right, Coach, we'll go ahead and let you go. Thank you very much. Appreciate it. Westco Panthers once again win tonight 55-6. Panther Corps, take it away. Bring home a Division I tomorrow. We love you here in Camas. For Mike Gonzalez, I'm Carlos Robledo. Thanks for joining us here on the Knapp Medical Center postgame show.